Streaming live every Saturday morning from Darin Bergsven Guitar Studio near Chester Creek in Duluth, Coffee and Guitar celebrates the guitar music and guitar players of the Minnesota Northwoods. There's a mighty forest of great guitar players that stretches from the headwaters of the Mississippi to the shore of Lake Superior. Each month, Coffee and Guitar welcomes a guest, a guitar giant of the Northwoods, to tell guitar stories, share guitar insights, and make guitar music. Good morning, happy Saturday, welcome to Coffee and Guitar, featuring Paul Metsa this morning. Paul, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me, Darin.
What an honor, what a pleasure.
Yeah.
Let's dive right into it. Paul, how do you take your coffee?
I'll take it black. You got a little cream?
We've got cream and sugar right there. Aaron's got it set up.
It's a little too early to whiskey up the coffee cup. But,
we could do that. I have that.
I got two shows after today. I got things to do. There we go. Thank you, Darin.
There's a spout there on the other side on that creamy thing.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
All right, let's check that out. Oh, yeah. It's hot.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Paul. Got to temper it a little?
Yes.
Cream to temper?
Temperate.
Thank you for being here, sir.
Hey, it's good to get up early and get things done.
Steve, good morning. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Barb. Sarge, Amy, hello. The gang's all here.
Is this required washing for your family?
I don't know if it's required, but they're often here.
Cool. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I enjoyed our little run through yesterday.
Yeah, it was great. I'm looking forward to this very much too. Let's just get right into a tune. You want to start with Spanish Bride?
That sounds great.
Let's do. Paul Metsa, everyone.
1, 2.
Oh, I apologize. I gotta remember the reverb.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. City of the Angels. Oh, you know, we try to pull a perfect crime. I want to ask people that are wrong. Oh, let her try to find some love in your own time. Well, I kissed and I told her, and the judge yelled down in 99. Sweet little angel, my Spanish bride. Ride the Ranger electric light. Well, I thought it was the feast of Baghdad. Oh, you know, I thought it was the beggar's jubilee. You were wrapped in a faded Union Jack. Well, my baby, my darling, to thee. Well, I should have shattered treason first time at your lit light. Sweet little angel, my Spanish bride. Ride the Ranger electric light. Pick it, Darin. sounds good, brother. Play while we can. Try to find some love in your own time. Well, I whispered that I loved you while the clouds looked down to 99. Sweet little angel, my Spanish bride. Ride the rainbow, electric light. Sweet little angel, my Spanish bride. Ride the rain show, electric light.
Paul Metsa, everybody. Paul, wow.
That was fun.
Yeah, man, that was fun. We're warmed up. I'm feeling better.
Well,
good.
I'll be the judge of that. We'll get the lyrics right in the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy your playing.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Likewise.
It's fun playing with other guitar players that sync and vibe.
Cheers
and
to that.
swing.
Cheers to that. Well, all right. I'll take all of that.
Yeah.
Paul, you've, where to begin? Well, let's just begin at the beginning. What's your guitar story? How did this instrument come into your life?
Well, I grew up 60 miles north of here, up a little town called Virginia, up on the Iron Range. And there was a lot of guitar players all around the Iron Range. I mean, polka bands. I mean, you could throw a rock and hit a polka band on a Friday or Saturday afternoon or night in any bar or park on the weekend. And then, the whole rock and roll thing was starting. So there was a lot of rock and roll bands, even when I was in grade school. Whether you went to you go skiing, there'd be a band playing in the lodge. Or when I got a little older at the dances. But really the big one, and I just always loved the guitar. I thought it looked cool. It's, like Keith Richards said, it's a very feminine shape and very pleasing to the eye. And all the guys that played guitar looked like really interesting human beings. Mm-hmm. And so I started playing, I think when I was in second grade. there was this music store in the downtown Virginia called Beddoes, and they were the Gibson dealer.
Mm-hmm.
And when you walked through those, you didn't really know what you were looking at yet, but you were surrounded by this small canyon of guitar beauty. And boy, I talked to my buddy Jack Pasternak, who I played with for years in Cats Under the Stars. He was a year older than me, but he used to go to that music store. And just look at all those guitars. They were so beautiful. And if you would have bought the first 2 rows of guitars they had hanging then, all those Les Pauls, Gibson's ES335s, and the Melody Makers, whatever, for their $150 to $300 are now, if you could have bought both those racks, you could have sold them right now and have been retired. But really the key was for me, I'd heard Elvis Presley on the radio. We used to listen to WEBC out of Duluth. Mm-hmm. And that was, the golden age of AM radio. It was the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, the Supremes, Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye, the Temptations. I mean, it was just crazy, crazy good. But I had heard Elvis on the radio, and there was a movie called Elvis at the World's Fair in 1964. So I was like in 3rd grade. And I called this girl I had the kind of the hots for. If you can have the hots in 3rd grade. Mm-hmm. I called Chris Friedlieb, and her mother and father gave us a ride to the movie. And it blew my mind. Of course, Elvis was a guitar player. Great looking guy. Played guitar. Great singer. Got all the women, won all the fights, and drove the fancy cars. Mm-hmm. I said, that's what I want to do for a living. Deal. And that was a long time ago, and that's what I did.
Yeah. Well done. Cheers to that. Uh-huh.
But I always loved guitar. I mean, whether it's on the radio or, seeing people play, there's just something about, especially one man or one woman with a guitar, that for me, it's the ultimate artistic expression. Mm-hmm. I've seen Segovia play, which was amazing, unamplified, 2,000 people at Orchestra Hall. And one guy had the misfortune of sneezing during the performance. Not good. Mm-hmm. Segovia had the eagle eye. And the guy,
found him?
Oh, yeah. Poor guy. Oh. He's probably still dealing with that. But I was always interested in all different kinds of guitar playing, acoustic, 6-string, 12-string. I had an electric, of course, but I had a really good guitar teacher when I was in 6th grade named Dennis Monroe, and he was also the lead singer of a band called the Small Society, very popular rock and roll band. They actually won the WEBC Battle of the Bands in 1968. But he was, besides being a singer in that band, he didn't play guitar. He was a great folk musician. And he was the guy that really turned me on to fingerstyle guitar playing, turned me on to to early Bob Dylan, Woody Guthrie, the New Lost City Ramblers. He gave me the New Lost City Ramblers folk book. So that, that was just as the America was experiencing what they call the great folk scare of the mid to late 1960s. And so it just seemed, the beautiful thing about the acoustic was you could do that. You didn't need an amplifier. You didn't need any chords. You could just play that in your bedroom or on the front porch in the backyard. And then when I started getting into electric guitar, that was new vistas and whole new worlds. And, this day, if you look at my record collection, many of which I sold when I moved from Minneapolis to Duluth, I've got probably 200 records. It's like I've got acoustic blues, electric blues, fingerstyle, jazz, bebop, a little bit of metal, and but I really love just guitars in all styles. And it's you kind of when I I've got, I don't know, about 15 guitars. My go-to electric is a Telecaster. And I've had Telecasters over the years. And for some reason, the Telecaster, every time I get a new one, I'd like to put it right in the corner of my bedroom. So when I wake up in the morning, it's the first thing I see. Mm-hmm. I don't necessarily do that with my other guitars, but for some reason, I love waking up and looking at a Telecaster.
Yeah, you got to start the day off right.
Like this one right here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I always appreciate walking down the stairs and seeing my guitars.
Yeah.
All is right with the world.
Yeah, well, I really enjoyed playing that Gretsch the other day.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah, well then
Speaking of playing guitars, we should do some of that.
Yeah.
Let's do another. You grew up in Virginia, you mentioned.
Yeah, this song's called Virginia. It's a little bit about the hometown. A little bit about this imaginary woman named Virginia.
Mm-hmm. Joy, good morning, Hensels. Retro Revillo, good morning. Ted, good morning. Hey, good to see you, Ted. Ted's a good friend of mine. He was a guest on the show last fall. He says it's good to have Paul in Duluth.
Yo, Ted.
You know
I love
Ted
Duluth.
Anderson, Father Hennepin?
Oh, yeah, sure I do. Yeah, I used to see those guys down in Minneapolis. Mm-hmm. And I bumped into Ted a couple times up here.
Legendary, good morning. Virginia is what we're doing.
All right. Went down all the trees on Fifth Avenue, shot out the fireball light. Nobody's on the beat, going 2 by 2. Nighthawks are running in the night. Black Crescent Road, but the train tracks, they still go downtown. Plug nickel accordion band. Kissing boys, kissing girls right down on the Rooter Road. Jack Rabbit kicked the can. Jack Rabbit kicked the can. Virginia, Virginia. Don't even know my name. Virginia, Virginia. Nothing changes, but you do not feel the same. Changes, but you do not feel the same. Nothing changes, you do not feel the same. Play it, son. teardrops, robes for the meter man, hoo-ha, police play monthly band. Horseshoe halls on loan from the bleeding hand, 4 scores later just like Lincoln said. Boris the Jippo used to tell me Russian fairy tales. blackwood sky, no satellite. Last chance wind blows cold, sometimes from 4 ways. No one's gonna sing in a sleep at night. No one's gonna sing in a sleep at night. Virginia, Virginia. Virginia, Virginia. Nothing changes, but you do not feel the same. Nothing changes, but you do not feel the same. Nothing changes, but you do not feel the teardrops, ropes for the meter man. Hoo-ha, police play mumbly pig. Horseshoe hose along from the bleeding hand. 4 scores later, just like Lincoln said. Boris the Jippo used to tell me Russian fairy tales. In a blackwood sky, no satellite. Last chance wind blows cold, some time for 4 waves. No one's gonna sing in his sleep at night. I said your mama, your papa won't sing in his sleep at night. Virginia, Virginia. Virginia, Virginia. Nothing changes, we do not feel the same. Nothing changes, we do not feel the same. Nothing changes, we do not feel the same. Nothing changes. But you do not feel the same. There you go.
Virginia. Paul Metsa, everybody. Thank you. That was a fun ride. Paul, you have, I believe, you moved down to Minneapolis in 1978.
Yeah, that's correct.
Spent a good deal of your career there. Played with a whole lot of incredible people, I would imagine.
It's been fun, yeah.
Story. Do you have any highlights?
There's been a dozen
incredible shows. I know,
but this one is Duluth based.
All right.
When I put up my first record in 1984, Paper Tigers, I had been playing with Cats and the Stars for years, and I was doing some gigs, here and there, under my own name. But I was really trying. I thought Cats and the Stars, that's the band I wanted to ride to the top. Mm-hmm. And we did a lot of great shows. We opened for Ry Cooder at the Guthrie Theater, which was, he was our hero. We came of age. You're a little younger than me, but guys like us came of age. We got into the old blues and folk music via guys like John Hammond, Ry Cooder, David Bromberg, Taj Mahal, Bob Dylan, and then we got back into Sleepy John Estes and Robert Johnson. But those were our doorways into that real American American roots and blues. So I put out my record, and I got a call to open up for Taj Mahal at the North Shore Theater. Now, the North Shore Theater I had been to, my mother took myself and 3 or 4 friends down to see The Sound of Music for my 13th birthday. Now, you got to realize going to Duluth was like, if you're a kid from there, it was like going to Minneapolis, almost like going to New York City. It was the big town, right?
Yeah.
And we've always very exciting to come to Duluth. Still is, even though I live here.
Growing up in Bemidji, it's not hard to imagine.
Right, exactly. And so, anyway, I get to open up for Taj Mahal. Paul Metsa, my name's on the freaking North Shore marquee with Taj Mahal. So I do my set. I think I did about 35 minutes or something like that. Taj goes out and plays 2.5 hours, right? Standing up the whole time. He was playing solo. His buddy and a guy who became very good friends with, who I just miss dearly, Dave Snaker Ray, was playing at, there was a little corner coffee shop there where Bell Bank is now. And so Taj gets done with his gig, goes and sits in with Dave for about another hour and a half. Then we end up at John Ward's house with this lovely gal Lori Hatton, and the jam starts at about Lori, So the jam starts at about midnight, right? Finally, and it's John and myself and Taj Mahal, and I remember he had a button that said 40 and feeling sexy, and so finally it was about. So Taj has played for 2.5, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours, right? So finally it was about 3:30 in the morning, and I was driven up that day, and I was, nerves and everything else, but the gig went really well. But finally about 3:30 in the morning, I said, Taj, you win. I got to go back to the hotel and crash. And I heard he played for another 2 hours till like the sun came up. But that was one of the big ones.
That's hilarious. You know what I find interesting about that story, apart from the fact that it's a terribly interesting story. Lori and John told me that story one afternoon hanging out at Chester Creek watching a concert with Scott and Ivy Vigneault.
Oh, cool.
We were hanging out in the park. This would have been probably last summer.
Well, I'll tell you what.
And John and Lori were talking about having Taj Mahal and you and everybody over.
That was a beautiful night. And John and Lori, they're dear friends of mine. They were good friends with Tim O'Keefe, who I met when we were seniors in high school, one of Minnesota's finest harmonica players, who's turned into a world-class percussionist now. And then when I kind of moved to town 5 years ago in July, John and Lori kind of held my hand, and I'd known a lot of people up in Duluth, but they helped me move in, because the first year I was here, I rented the first floor of Bob Dylan's childhood home. And,
talk about that.
Yeah. Well, it kind of fell out of the sky. I knew Bill Pagel, who owns both the Dylan House in Duluth and the Dylan House in Hibbing. You're one of the world's greatest Bob Dylan collectors if you own both his Minnesota houses.
That's
so
next level.
I called my buddy John Goldfein, and I was thinking about moving to Duluth. My mom and dad met here. Brother went to UMD. Both sisters went to St. Scholastica. And I've always loved Duluth. I mean, after I played in '84 with Taj, I used to play up here every 3 or 4 months. I was the first guy to play at Fitker's Brew House,
mm-hmm.
and I was one of the first guys to play at the Bayfront Blues Fest.
Mm-hmm.
And but I always loved Duluth. And so Goldfein goes, well, call Pagel and see if you can rent Dylan's house. And I didn't even think about it. So I called him. It was the summer of 2020. And he goes, no, I got a full-time renter. I don't even know if I'm putting my house up for sale. Well, I ended up putting my house up for sale the following April. Sold it in 3 days. I had a duplex in northeast Minneapolis. Knock on wood. Got me up here to Duluth. And about the same time, Bill Pagel called me and said, hey, are you still thinking about moving up? And I said, yeah. He goes, when? I said, well, I'm going to start moving up in June. He goes, my long time renter is moving out in June. I said, I'll take it. So I drove up, took him out for dinner. We shook hands. And I spent a year there. It was really a beautiful thing. Part of my renter's duties were collecting signatures, because in the nice weather, there was always people out taking pictures. One guy came up, knocked on the door, and asked if Bob was there. I said, no, Bob moved out in about 56 or 57.
It's been a minute.
yeah, it's been a minute. But there was always really nice people. And so I gave him a little tutorial. And, and everything from teenagers from Wisconsin youth camps driving up in a van to retired couples touring the USA in their RVs. So I gave him a little tutorial and talked about how he used to, go to Nettleton School for kindergarten, and how Albert Wilson, the world's oldest living Civil War survivor, lived right up the street, which I believe was the man that inspired Dylan's lifelong interest in the Civil War. But anyway, so people would come up, and if we got, we always got along, and then I'd always give them one of my CDs that I'd sitting around. So it was kind of like the Jehovah's Witnesses in reverse. Mm-hmm.
Come to my house, I'll give you my here's
yeah. But it was great. I really loved it.
Super cool.
And but it didn't have a
didn't
have a garage, and that first winter I was here was really brutally cold.
Garage is key.
Yeah, well, everybody when they moved to Duluth, I gotta get a Lakeview. Well, one winter of 30 below weather with no garage, I said, I don't need the Lakeview, but I would like a garage.
Yeah. Well, Paul, really great conversation. I'm noticing we're about halfway through our time here, and we've played 2 tunes. Maybe we should do some music.
Let's. I would be more than happy to do that.
Do we want to do Fisherman or Jack Ruby?
Let's do the Fisherman.
Yeah. Little Leo Kottke. Talk about. Good. Well, we'll talk about this after Guitar Giants.
The Fisherman.
The Fisherman.
Yeah.
Leo Kottke, who are some of your... this is a show all
Leo
about
Kottke.
guitar giants
Leo
of the Northwoods.
Kottke.
Leo Kottke.
Well, he was the guy there was a guy named Dudley Doyle. He's not with us anymore. Died in a tragic car accident. And he was a guitar player from Eveleth. He was a few years older than me. And he knew I was playing fingerstyle guitar, and I loved Chet Atkins and Merle Travis. And he was a good fingerstyle guitar player, acoustic guitar player. And he used to drive a hearse. He used to drive a hearse around town, around the range, and among other things. And he turned me on to Leo Kottke. He said, "You got to hear this record." It was the Armadillo record. And I've got, I don't know how many copies I have that have gone through. But it's just like, oh yeah, that's Leo. This is my guy. This is now my guy. And so he called me and said, "Hey, Leo's playing." It was 1970, early 70, 72, 73. I think it was 73. He was playing at the Guthrie Theater. So we drove down with another guy named Jake Benson, who now runs the Proctor Journal. And we drove down through a snowstorm to the Guthrie Theater to see Leo Kottke. And now I had been in the Guthrie Theater as a kid to know how beautiful that Ralph Rapson masterpiece. Ralph was the architect. But I had never seen or heard a concert in there. And the acoustics were so pristine. And between the lighting and the concert and Leo came out and did one set solo, and then he brought Billy Peterson and Bill Berg on, who ended up the next spring playing on Bob Dylan's Blood on the Tracks. But it was such an overwhelming show. I walked out of there that night, I think I was 16, 17 years old, and I said, I'm going to become a professional musician.
That was it.
And that's what I did. And it was that show, that night. And so I'd see Leo every now and then. I'd bump into him. He got off a tour. He was doing a tour with Kenny Burrell and Joe Pass. I think Yorma. They were doing kind of a great guitar thing. Yeah. And I love Joe Pass is this is my favorite jazz guitar player of all time. So I bumped into Leo at the Smoke Shop in Calhoun Square, Minneapolis, and I'd see him around town. But when I put my book out, Blue Guitar Highway, it came out in 2011, my memoir that the University of Minnesota published, I got backstage at his show. He's playing at the New Guthrie, and I said, "Dear Leo, I don't know whether to kiss you or kill you. Kindest regards, Paul Metsa." But I just saw him at the North Shore 2 years ago.
Yeah, I missed that. I got to see him in '99 here in town.
Oh, it's phenomenal. Yeah, he's really funny. Mm-hmm. I love his singing, and
there's a documentary, a film about him. Follows him around, a bunch of interviews.
Really?
The name I've got it around here somewhere.
Oh, man.
It's fascinating. I'll see if I can find it. You should see it.
He had a great line for any of you guitar players, guitar freaks out there watching this. He did a interview with one of the guitar magazines years ago, and the guy went out he lived a little west of town. I think he lived outside of Minnetonka, Lake Minnetonka. And he said, Leo, I was walking through the house. He goes, you got all these crazy, cracked up, nutty guitars. None of them look playable. And he goes, what's up with that? And Leo said, well, I learned my lesson. He goes, what's that? He goes, never go to a guitar store high.
No. Uh-huh.
Let that be a lesson to you youngsters out there.
All right. Who is, what's it, Jack Ruby?
Yeah.
Jack Ruby?
Yeah. I messed you up there a little bit.
That's all right. We went with it. That was a different key than we had discussed for the Fisherman.
It's a little early for Metsa, I'll be honest. Although I'm calling.
It was a little early for finding the key of B on the fly too. But
did a good job there. But I'm calling. I'll do a little commercial plug here because I've had a radio show.
Yeah.
In Duluth.
Stars Over the Prairie.
Yeah, Stars Over the Prairie. That's on at 11 today. You can go to if you're in town, Duluth, KDAL 610 AM or 103.9 FM, or you can stream it. Just go to KDAL610.com. But I've got a great, I taped an interview this week with a great guitar player originally from Minneapolis named Jeff Dayton. He's been living in Nashville for years, and he was, to show you how good of a guitar player he was Glenn Campbell's lead guitar player. Did over 4,000 shows with Glenn.
Wow.
And then I've got another guy on named Michael Glover Smith who just put out a book called Bob Dylan as Filmmaker. So anyway, check that out.
Yeah. Stars Over the Prairie every Saturday morning at 11, right?
That's right.
KDAL, what's the 8?
KDAL 610
610.
103.9 FM. And if you're on the Iron Range, KDAH out of Hibbing, KDAH 650.
Mm-hmm. Out of Hibbing.
You can get track of life if you just go to paulmetsa.com. Mm-hmm. You can track down a lot of.
I really appreciate you squeezing in coffee and guitar before your show this morning. This is great.
My dogs were surprised when I woke up this early. They were looking at me like, because they.
Paul's waking the dogs up.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, right.
All right, Jack Ruby?
Yeah, let's do it. You know what? Let me get tuned up here.
That's good, because I forgot to turn the reverb on. We're looking out for each other.
Good. Am I in the right key that we rehearsed?
Yeah. My good friend Steve Netzel says, we tune because we care. Steve gave me a copy of Blue Guitar Highway.
Oh, cool.
A few years back. I'm not sure where I put it. I've been looking for it leading up to today. I can't find it anywhere. It's somewhere. Check in over here. John, good morning. And Kenny Burrell. Kenny Burrell's the best retro.
Huh?
Like Retro Revilla would say, just Kenny Burrell's one of his favorite jazz favorites.
Love
I agree.
Kenny. I love any of those blues-influenced jazz players.
Billy turned me on to Kenny Burrell when I first met Billy. Like, this was one of the first lessons. Jazz guitar, you got to go home and listen to Kenny Burrell.
There you go.
And that
Great
was it.
Billy Bernard.
That was
Man,
it.
I used to love.
Jazz guitar. Cool.
Yeah. When I used to come up to Duluth and had a few chances to see Billy, I just so enjoyed it. There's another guy named Bob McKenna.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that?
I never met Bob McKenna. Steve talked about Bob McKenna.
Yeah, he was played a little more out. Great guitar player.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderfully creative human being.
Jack Ruby.
Jack Ruby. Talked you to shoot a pistol like that? Well, you snuck in the basement, stood in the back. Jack Ruby in a Kavanaugh hat. Jack Ruby, you were 15 years old. From the south side Chicago, you looked up to Capone. Skullgirls lunch when I beat boys on the way home. Jack Ruby, you're 15 years old. Jack Ruby, when you were 21. With Kids Club, and a gun. In the studio hotel, we let whiskey did run. Jack Ruby, when you were 21. Jack Ruby, when you were 35. Set up shop in Dallas, you had nothing to hide. A nightclub with hookers and cops at my side. Jack Ruby, when you were 35. 14 years later, when you were 49, from the Carousel Club, kept the judges in line. J. Edgar Hoover said there's no organized crime. Jack Ruby, when you were 49. Take one, Darin. And the man you should see our Confederate glow of conspiracy with an eye towards November 1963. When the motorcade turned on Houston and Elm into the crossfire where Camelot fell, where the shots from the bushes, sixth floor window well, Unity Plaza, more than 3 empty sheds. Harvey Oswald, the only one of those in the bushes who started to run. Secret Service credentials, government guns. They'd answer no questions about what they had done. Oswald was set up, so he'd say, before he appeared in the basement driveway. And on live television, Ruby blew him away. For Godspeed, the witness, with something to say. Jack Ruby, come back from the grave. Tell it for real, whose lives you would save. And the powers behind the deals that were made. How a president's murder became your stock and trade. Those who are guilty, they're alive to this day. They got the visas in D.C., they got on the way. Others laid low until election day. It was a day of high treason and a quick getaway. Did the Warren Commission mean what they say? Or did the mob or oil money get in the way? Did the shadow of Cuba darken the day? In Dallas County, the land of LBJ. In Dallas County, the land of LBJ. Jack Ruby in a Kavanaugh hat. Whoever talked to you shoot a pistol like that? Or you snuck in the basement, stood in the back. Jack Ruby, Kavanaugh hat. Jack Ruby, Kavanaugh hat. Jack Ruby, Kavanaugh hat. Jack Ruby in a Kavanaugh. In a Kavanaugh hat. Jack Ruby.
Let's go right into it. Let's slow justice. Let's do another. May we?
We may.
May we? We may. Good morning, Rob. Slow justice.
Oh, before I forget,
Ooh.
this is the 61st anniversary of Dylan going electric at the Newport Folk Festival. So we'll send this one out to Bob, who I just saw at 85, and he was amazing. Are we in the right?
Sure. We were up one from here, but this is good.
I can't. Let's do it. We're tuned. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not all poor men are honest. Not all rich men are thieves. But the rich man owns the orchard. The poor man rakes the leaves. And as the world goes around, all I want to ask is, if the rich man owns the land, why must the poor man pay the taxes? Why does justice go so slow? Slow justice slowly go. Poor means stop and rich means go. Slow justice slowly go. They say a woman's work is never done. Do you wonder why? They can pay half as much for double time on the buy and buy. Well, I ain't no country doctor, ain't no country doctor's kid. But I can tell you that my mama never lived in Adam's rib. Why does justice go so slow? Slow justice slowly go. Little girl means stop, little boy means go. Slow justice slowly go. They killed a black minister in Memphis town, Black Prince at Audubon Hall. They used different guns in Cape Town, but the same blood shot them all. South Africa was a ghetto, but it's breaking just like glass. One world with different colors, you know there ain't no second class. Why does justice go so slow? Slow justice slowly go. Any color means stop, only white means go. Justice slowly go. Americans with the help of the National Guard. Someday those in Congress will have to swallow a bit of pill. They believe Clarence Thomas, but I believe Anita Hill. Why does justice go so slow? Slow justice, slowly go. Pour means stop and risk means go. Slow justice, slowly go. Why does justice go so slow? Slow justice, slowly go. Any comment stop or why means go. Slow justice, slowly go. Why does justice go so slow? Slow justice, slowly go. Little girl means stop, little boy means go. Slow justice, slowly go. Slowly goes, slowly goes. Good morning, thrash on the guitars, yeah.
Paul Metsa, everybody. Slow Justice. Jack Ruby before that. Let's check in over here. Ted Anderson says, I believe Anita Hill, too. Cheers to that, Ted. My Logify says, clap, clap, clap. Retro Villa says, yay, everybody says, sounds wonderful.
Hey, Ted, I haven't seen you in a while. Last time I saw you, I do a Saturday night gig at Carmony's Irish Pub, downtown Duluth for 6 to 8. You're invited as well.
All right, yeah.
And my best friend Kelly Hotchkiss is in from Florida, so we're going to have a good old time.
Tonight?
Yeah, 308 East Superior Street, and of course, the most affable Eddie Gleason is usually there to make things run smoothly.
Well, we got two more on our list here that we can...
Great.
And we got time for one or two or whatever we'd like to do.
Great.
Do you want to do... We got some Blind Willie McTell or Honeymoon and Drag Alley. That's our...
Let's do Honeymoon and Drag Alley.
Yeah.
We tune because we care.
That's the line. Sometimes I don't tune because I forget.
It's amazing. We used to tune guitars by ear while experiencing psychedelics and loud bars back in the day.
Well, the bar was loud.
Nobody was paying attention.
It's forgiven. Sandy, you are welcome. You are welcome indeed. Honeymoon and Drag Alley.
Yeah. Honeymoon and Drag Alley. Watch how you get your kicks. For your lover's secret handshake might be the high five of a witch. And you think you found your true love till you realize the switch. Just drag Alley's bag of tricks. Just drag Alley's bag of tricks. The last St. Drag Alley is walking on the wire. church mice change denominations, fallen angels are for hire. And you think you found your true love? Run out of gas and blew a tire. Sang the Hellcat in the choir. Sang the Hellcat in the choir. Love's gonna come around. First goes up, it's gonna go right down. Life is like a Ferris wheel. Goes round and round, how does it feel? Love is like a hurricane. Blows through town, brings driving rain. Driving rain. Driving rain. Play it, brother. From some French cities, and they're trying to get rich. For every hero's handshake, there'll be a pilgrim in the ditch. And the hangman in Drag Alley might be the doorman at the Ritz. Just Drag Alley's bag of tricks. Just Drag Alley's bag of tricks. Work those things.
Honeymoon in Drag Alley. Paul, it has been a lovely morning. We got one more tune to leave them with. I just you need any more coffee there?
Yeah, I could use one more shot.
We gotta get you on your way. You've got
I got work.
You got
to
a show to do.
I got work to do.
Triple header today. Checking in over here. Melodify, thank you. Melodify says very cool songs. Yes, do check out Paul Metsa. You can find everything on Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Listening, yeah.
Most of my stuff is gone linoleum. After all these years, I got my Bandcamp check yesterday for $1.41.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hit the big time. Check out Stars Over the Prairie, Saturday mornings at 11 on 610 KDAL, 610 AM, 103.9 FM.
Or just KDAL610.com.
Stream it online. Leave 'em with some Dylan?
Yeah.
All
Let's
right.
do, this is easy. We didn't rehearse this one. There's no 5.
All right.
It's just 1, 4, and a major 2, but there's no 5. It's called She Belongs to Me Too.
1, 4, and a major 2. Oh, you're down.
got everything she needs. She's an artist, she don't look bad. Takes the dark out of the nighttime, paints the daytime black. You a style standing, proud to steal her anything she needs. Style outstanding, I'll see her anything she needs. You find yourself peeking through a keyhole upon your knee. She never stumbles, got no place to fall. Never stumble, got no place to fall. She's nobody's child, the law can't touch it all. Hey, my brother. She's got an Egyptian red ring, sparkles before she speaks. The Egyptian red ring sparkles before she speaks. She is a hypnotist collector. You are a walking antique. ride down on her on Sunday, salute her when her birthday comes. Halloween by her a trumpet, Christmas by her big old drum. One more time like that. Halloween by her a trumpet, Christmas by her big old drum. Halloween by her a trumpet, Christmas by her big old drum.
Paul Metsa, everybody. Love you
Happy
all.
Saturday.
Oh, I gotta get there. Love to you all.